Hello everybody! I'm Manakyn, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? 3 hopes, what's next? 3 despairs. You know, for some reason everyone on my channel is obsessed with Danganronpa. And I don't know why. So today will be the last episode of Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. And we will see what happens. I know that last time we helped save Edelgard, and Manakyn! Yeah, we saved Edelgard and Manakyn! But, yeah, and now and then after that, we got into a big fight because Kin was upset that Mana kept hitting on Marianne. And so he was like, nah, stop hitting on my girl. And then Mana says, you know, in a different life, she was my girl. And then they were fighting over her until Marianne decided to break it up and say, no, I'm both of your girls. I love both of you. We can go 3 ways. And we're like, oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. So, yeah, after that, we, we put aside our differences. But then we got sucked into the magical world of Zaharas, where we fought our way out with Edelgard and Dimitri. Screw Edelgard. And now we are here, ready to attack the church, I think. Dang, this feels like real history. Fighting a war based on religion, this is just normal history. This is the history. Someone dies, then a whole war breaks out, and then you split the land based on religion, and then you start over, and then someone dies. And so, let's play some Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. Dear Goddess, please let me have a happy marriage with Mana and Kin. Yes, I know it's against your teachings to marry more than one person, but I will be so happy. What, Marianne? What was that? Anyway, so we are going, since this is our final episode, we're going to do some supports. We're probably going to finish up the supports that I care about. And then if you guys have any supports that you care about, we can do that as well. But, yeah. So let's do some supports, because supports are always fun. Let's see. We'll do our A support with Ignatz. Are you reading a book, Ignatz?
Do you have a moment?
What's going on, Ignatz? Finally leaving on that journey to see the world?
No, not that. In fact, we're not going to talk about my dreams today. You always ask questions about me, but you never talk about yourself.
Look at that. Considerate Ignatz.
So, I thought it was high time I asked about you. You certainly have piqued my curiosity.
What are you talking about?
What? You got a crush on me or something?
Oh, yes, he does.
Huh? No! I mean, I like you, but not like, in that special way.
Are you sure?
I'm joking. Don't worry. No need to get all flustered. So, what did you want to know?
Well,
Ayo.
since I told you about my dreams, I wanted to know about yours.
My dreams, huh?
Never gave it much thought.
I don't really know. I've never thought too much about it.
To be honest, not having a dream, I think is okay. A lot of people say, oh, you should follow your dreams, you should find your purpose, you should figure out your goals in life. It's like, there's nothing wrong with just being content with who you are. It's like, I know there's always these super ambitious people out there who are like, oh, you'll never get anywhere and live life in that. It's like, do you need to get somewhere in life? As long as you just, have a happy life, to me, that's good enough.
Really? Is there anything you want to do once the war's over?
Just keep going with the mercenary thing. It's not like I can do much else.
But we'll finally have peace. You won't have to fight anymore.
Yeah, but that's all I've been doing even since before the war started. I'd just be going back to my old way of life. Killing monsters, guarding villages. There's still plenty of work, even in times of peace. And who's to say some enemy from outside Fódlan won't show up?
In fact, I hope so. That way I can get paid.
Well, that may be true, but Isn't it difficult having to constantly fight all the time?
I like killing people.
Every job's got its tough parts, but the mercenary lifestyle's a perfect match for my personality.
The mercenary lifestyle? You don't live very long.
I can't even imagine
Hello,
settling
Kioma.
down and establishing roots somewhere.
Yeah, that does sound like you.
Well, I'd settle down if it was with Marianne, but that's the only exception.
Does it now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just meant that you don't really seem like the kind of person who wants to stay tied down.
You think so? Well, whatever the case, I plan on earning my keep with my sword. As long as my body holds out, that is.
I plan on earning my keep with my sword, as long as my body holds out. Think about that. I don't think you're talking about being a mercenary, Kin.
What about you, Ignatz? You gonna stay a night once this thing's over?
I'm not sure. I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it.
You would be late for... Don't worry, we just started.
But if my duties as a knight were to end at some point, then I guess that's when I could make my dreams a reality. If I were to do that, do you think you'd like to come with me as my bodyguard?
You do realize I'll be Fódlan's most sought-after mercenary by then. Well, I'm not gonna come cheap.
Oh, really? Then I'll have to work extra hard to save up some money. Because I really do want to travel with you.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ignatz. I'll be counting down the days till then.
Till you have my money. That was kind of sweet. I like how I like how all the characters like Kin, but not in like an especially like romantic way. They're just like, yeah, I like hanging out with you. And you can interpret it as romantic, aka Lindhard, but you don't have to. You know, we haven't done one with Balthus. Maybe I'll do a C support with Dorothea, but I don't have the A support, so we'll do Balthus first.
Whew, I am stuffed. Looks like you can really pack it away too, pal.
Still can't compete with you, Balthus. That sure did hit the spot, though.
Got that right. Now we can charge into tomorrow's battle fully energized. Hey, let's say we make a little bet. See who can go deeper into enemy territory.
How about we just have a competition, but I'm not gonna bet money because I know what happens when I bet money with you. No.
No way. Warfare and wagers aren't a good mix. I mean, yeah, we're fighting for renown out there, but it's not a game. It's life and death.
Figured you'd say something like that. You seem like the type.
And yet, you asked me anyway. Don't try to drag me down with you, Balthus.
What's wrong with a little game of chance? It's not like it's evil or something.
Then what would you call it? Financially irresponsible? Because I don't want to end up broke either. Not like some people I know.
You're one tough nut, I'll give you that. But I'm not talking about money. You know what I'm getting at, right? When you're on the battlefield, the only thing you can bet is your life.
That's exactly what I take issue with.
Okay, I know this might sound a little far-fetched, but hear me out.
This ought to be good.
Whatever you do, you'll do it 10 times better if you're having fun, right? That's the key to success.
All you gotta do is like killing people.
I'd probably agree if our lives weren't on the line out there. Battles are different and you know it. You could be having the time of your life one minute, then one slip up and you're bleeding out on the ground.
Look, I get where you're coming from. Really. But my way's gotten me this far. Living on that edge between victory and death is the key to survival.
Maybe for you, but that's not how everyone else approaches it. I've known plenty of mercs who have said the same thing, but they never made it back home. In fact, you're the only one of them who's still kicking. So, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
You know, you and I have a lot in common. We're practically kindred spirits.
Wait, what exactly about us have anything in common? We've just disagreed on literally everything.
But this is the one thing we don't see eye to eye on. Strange, isn't it?
No, I am nothing like you. I'm not going broke.
From where I'm standing, the only strange thing is the way you're thinking about this.
Well, I guess the bet's off then. Let's just put this little chat behind us and give it our all tomorrow.
Sounds good. Just don't get too reckless and wind up losing your head, okay?
Anyway, we went off to battle, and now let's see what Balthus has to say.
Today's battle wasn't half bad. And minus that close call, I guess. I tell you, when I charged ahead and saw all those archers waiting for me, A single thought flashed through my mind. Not how I'd like to go, but that's life, I guess. Phew, I was sure I was done for.
What are you talking about? It was so windy, there was no way they could have gotten a clean shot at you. You completely wiped them out. Are you telling me you didn't plan it that way?
I mean, I knew a breeze was blowing, but still.
You're right. You would have been Balthus-sized target practice if the wind died down. But you bet your life that it wouldn't, right? That's something only you could pull off. I never would have taken those odds.
It was all lady luck, pal. Pure and simple. Where's this coming from, anyway? I thought you hated all that gambling on life and death stuff.
No, I just hate gambling, period.
I did. But you're living proof that it can have a place on the battlefield. You roll the dice and get the job done. Can't argue with success. I have to accept that your way actually works.
Until you die. I feel like killing off Balth is just to prove a point at this point.
All I can do is hope you win your bets every time.
Thanks for saying that, but what happened today wasn't calculated at all. Things were going great, then I got carried away and made a stupid mistake. It just so happened that the wind was blowing the right way. Otherwise, I'd be dead.
You mean it was all just a coincidence? Well then, color me surprised.
Well then, it turns out the stupid person really is stupid.
It was a complete fluke, honest. That's why I was gonna tell you I've learned my lesson. That I'm done gambling with my life.
Hey, there we
Really?
go.
That's the best idea you've ever had.
But since you admitted my way has merit,
No!
I think I'll keep rolling the dice. I gotta do what works for me, you know? Can't let one close call make me lose my nerve.
Wait, what? Isn't that what almost got you killed today? I take it back. You are definitely gonna die. Please stop.
Nope. Too late. A warrior doesn't go back on their word after all. We might have had some misunderstandings along the way, but what's important is that you learned to accept me for who I am.
Kin,
Right?
you absolute idiot.
In that case, what about you saying you weren't gonna bet your life on this stuff anymore? A warrior doesn't go back on their word, after all.
That doesn't count. I only said I was gonna tell you.
No, no, I will not accept defeat here.
What kind of backwards logic is that? You absolutely said it, so this whole warrior code thing applies to you too.
I don't have a clue what you mean. It's not even remotely the same.
Two idiots will never be able to argue with each
Anyway, we
other.
can butt heads about it later. We gotta go celebrate our victory, right?
Fine, I can live with that. It's a tough job, but someone's gotta talk some sense into you.
Okay, come on, guys, come on. Okay, just. Okay, I gotta believe in Balthus. He is too stupid to die. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Okay, let's see Kin and Holst. The end of Kin and Holst. Yeah, let's do Kin and Holst.
Just the person I was looking for. Do you have plans for the rest of the day?
I was gonna hook up with Hilda so she can be my wingman to help me out with Marianne.
No, not really. I'm surprisingly free for once. Thought I'd put in some extra training.
An admirable use of time. But I have a task I could use your help with that should prove even more enriching than Will you join me?
Better than training, huh? What's going on?
I'll explain on the way. Come, we leave at once.
How about you tell me?
Holst, isn't this?
Shh, lower your voice. There may well be sentries on patrol nearby.
So this is enemy territory. Great.
See that encampment over there? They set up just a few days ago.
Are we gonna charge in and kill them all?
It's difficult to tell from here, but it doesn't seem to be that big of an operation.
Wait, so this is a recon mission? Don't we have scouts for this sort of thing?
I've been trying to ascertain how far the enemy has advanced, but lately they've tightened up their security. Too many of our scouts have gone missing. I thought it would be more efficient to look into the matter personally.
Still, I've never heard of a Duke doing recon.
It saves everyone time if I do it myself, and I don't have to risk any more valuable soldiers. And besides, this way I can gain even more experience in the field. Even better than training, wouldn't you say?
Speak for yourself. I had no idea what I was getting into, so I'm not close to ready for whatever's ahead.
I know you're not the type to go down so easily. Trust me, you'll thank me for this later.
I didn't know we were gonna fight. I didn't bring my swords. It's like, well, you'll be fine. Just go in with me.
And don't make light of reconnaissance. There are many lessons to be learned out here that training could never hope to teach you.
All right, so what's next? We gonna take a closer look?
Might as well, yes. It couldn't hurt to get into a little scuffle and gauge the enemy's strength.
You've got to be kidding. This guy is a general? This guy leads troops and is responsible for hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And he literally says, oh, you don't have a sword. Come on, whatever. Let's just go.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to see you fight up close. All right, let's do this.
That's the spirit. Now let's move.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here!
Seems we've been spotted.
My name is Host Sigisvald Goneril.
You don't just go shouting your name!
Those with any skill or courage, have at thee.
Why tell the enemy your name? Maybe recon really isn't his thing.
I can't. This man is responsible for thousands of people! No wonder he was never able to stop the Almirans from coming back.
I admit this is not ideal. We should retreat and regroup.
What did you expect? You practically waltzed right up to an enemy patrol.
I thought if I pretended to be an ally and struck up a friendly conversation, they wouldn't notice.
You're kidding me! This man is the tactical genius that is responsible for defending our country from an entire continent.
That's why I tried to stop you. Not even the greenest rookie would mistake you for an ordinary soldier.
Regardless, it was a learning experience, so our efforts were not entirely in vain. Now let's head back before the enemy finds us.
You literally wear your family's symbol on your back!
They've probably got a bunch of search parties out looking for us. We might draw too much attention if we're together. Splitting up will improve both our chances. I'm sure you'll have no trouble on your own.
That's fine by me. It'll be easier for you to slip by on your own as well.
You better not charge or back into that camp and fight people.
Let's rendezvous in front of the nearest allied encampment. We should arrive before dawn.
Got it. Good luck out there.
You as well.
Finally. Don't know how, but I made it back without getting spotted. Took longer than I expected, though. I wonder if Holst got back before me. Doesn't look like it. He knows this area better than me, so I doubt he got lost. Could he have been captured? Huh? Is that Holst?
What's that?
Ah, you made it. Apologies, I must have dozed off. I was up all night fighting.
He's just like Balthus. He's too stupid to get killed.
Fighting? So the enemy found you?
Quite the opposite, in fact. I happened to stumble upon one of their guardhouses and figured I should destroy it.
This is the man responsible for the army!
I kicked down the door, only to find myself staring down a platoon of heavily armed soldiers.
You didn't even check before you went in? Bold.
That's why they're best friends, because they're too stupid to realize they should not be hanging out together.
And that's when their reinforcements showed up. I had to deal with them as well.
Yet, here you are, safe and sound.
Safe, maybe, but completely exhausted. I probably should have looked before I leapt.
No!
That's for sure. Another lesson learned, eh, Holst?
That's right. There is no end to what the battlefield can teach us, and I'm a lifelong learner.
You are a lifelong learner because you never learn! I can't. I can't. We're gonna lose this war because of this one idiot who can never die.
Care to accompany me again sometime? Or have you grown tired of my antics?
Yes!
Honestly, it can be exhausting trying to keep up with you. But yeah, I guess I'll go. After all, there's never a dull moment with you around.
I'll take that as a compliment. I think you and I truly make the best of partners.
Can I stick with Hilda from now on? I prefer her of the two siblings. Well, we have a few more, and one person I'm really interested in learning all about is Gerald, so I got maxed out his Leone and mana supports.
Captain Gerald, I have a request to make of you.
Will you marry me?
Someone's formal today. Well, out with it.
When this war is over, please let me join your mercenary company. You'll go back to wandering the world, right? So please, Captain. Please let me come with you.
I'm happy to hear you want to join us, Leone. That's not enough for me to say yes.
No. Why not?
There are two reasons. The biggest is that I'm thinking about stepping down from my position as captain. So the ultimate call isn't really mine to make.
She's gonna have to ask Amanda.
Then, who will lead the mercenaries?
Uh-oh!
Couldn't tell you. That's up to them. The second reason is that I think you should start your own band of mercenaries instead.
You do?
You're a mercenary in your own right now, and a fantastic general in this army. With that kind of experience, there's no point in going to work for someone else.
Do you really think so?
Of course. Someone with your skill set would be a fine addition to any group of mercs, including mine. But you're planning to surpass me and the kid, right? You can't exactly do that if you're working for us. You'll have to build your own band of mercs from the ground up and win your reputation just like I did. You'll need to give it your all if you want to create something better than what I've built.
Then that's what I'll do. I'll form my own band of mercenaries that's every bit as good as yours.
That's why I'm proud to call you my apprentice.
But in exchange, I have a condition.
You need to marry me.
You have to remain as captain until I catch up to you.
Well, I guess it's a captain's job to live with an apprentice's reckless decisions. But I don't have all the time in the world. This body's falling apart as it is. So get yourself up and running before I shrivel away. Got it?
It's a promise.
I'm looking forward to the day.
I am so happy for Leone. You don't even know. Like, in every other universe, she watches her childhood hero die and then goes into, like, a realm of despair for 5 years. In this universe, she's like, hey, Captain, I get to hang out with you again. I'm so happy for Leone. I'm gonna grab some water, and then we're gonna see the Gerald mana support.
There you are. What's going on? It's not like you to send for me.
I have something to give you.
Well, this is new. What is it?
It's the head of my previous victim. I thought it looked like you.
Here.
Flowers? Oh, I'm really surprised. I mean, you've never given flowers to anyone before, have you?
I had to ask some of our allies for advice, because I wasn't sure the best way to communicate my feelings.
is this... Are we going to Alabama?
What do you mean?
I'm really thankful that you're my captain, but also that you're my father. I've never really told you that, so I wanted to make sure you knew.
Ah, kid.
When I asked, everyone said I should give you flowers. Apparently that's what they used to do back at the Officers Academy. I wonder what it would have been like there.
I do too. Would we have first hunted down bandits, and because we didn't follow them to their hideout, Kranya would have taken over Monika's body, and then as a result, Kranya disguised as Monika would kill Geralt, and as a result, I would gain my superpowers and destroy those who slither in the dark? I mean, it's a thought.
The Officers Academy, huh? You might have just been a student there if things had happened a little different. Or who knows, maybe you'd have ended up like Alois and forced into giving seminars or something. Not that you're really qualified to be a teacher.
Not that you're really qualified to be a teacher.
Anyway, these flowers did the trick, kid. Consider your message delivered. Though, to be honest, I kind of already knew. You might not give a lot away, but you're not completely unreadable. Sorry for making you think I had no idea.
That's all right. I'm just glad you know.
By the way, why'd you choose this kind of flower? Did someone suggest them?
No, I picked them out myself. I thought they were nice to look at. Calming, in a way.
You even like the same flowers as your mother. Can you inherit that kind of thing? I used to give these to Citri all the time. I'd pull them out from behind my back, and her whole face would light up like the brightest torch you'd ever seen. Maybe this is how she felt whenever she got them.
I'll keep that in mind for next time. I want to see how this mercenary life of ours is going to play out. Those feelings are never going to change. And I'll do what I must to make sure you know that.
Huh. Thanks, kid.
Mana got to express that he's happy he has a dad. Mana is not fatherless, and that is a good thing indeed. Looks like I can't support with Lawrence or Lysithia. Hilda. I do kind of want to see what Hilda Linhart has to say, so you know what, I'll do that. We get the two lazy people.
And he...
Hello, Hilda. What are you doing?
Organizing our gear? What does it look like?
I know what it looks like. It just doesn't seem believable. You working, I mean. You never do that.
Well, the person who's supposed to be doing it is hurt, so I agreed to pitch in and help out.
But you always have others do your work for you.
Okay, slow down, pal. It's not like I run around asking people to take on work for me. I just let them do it if they want to.
I didn't murder them. I just told that person to murder them, and they did it by themselves. This girl has... This girl has the most technical excuses. God damn it.
No matter the particulars of the process, the outcome is the same. Regardless, it's admirable of you to take the place of an injured comrade without begrudging them. Oh, and to be clear, I'm not here to help. I'm taking a well-earned break right now. Plus, you seem to have a handle on things yourself.
I haven't even asked you to help yet.
Not out loud, no, but your eyes tell a different tale.
I'm onto you, Hilda.
Actually, I was thinking that if you had time for chit-chat, you had time to lend me a hand or two.
I should have never clicked on this.
But even I'm not enough of a jerk to ask a guy for help when he's on a break.
I am delighted you grasp the importance of rest. There are many out there who say the most unthinkable things on the subject. Oh, Linhart, you're on break? Perfect. Then you can help me with this awful whatever that I'm doing. Do they even understand the concept of downtime? Or is every waking moment merely a chance to increase their own productivity? Break time is for breaks.
You're speaking my language on that one. Although to be fair, your life seems to be one permanent break. So I see why somebody might say that to you.
Indeed. Sometimes they even claim I sleep too much, which is completely different from taking a break.
Wait, how is sleeping not a break?
Alas, how unfortunate. It appears you and I will not be able to reach common ground on this matter.
Laying it on a bit thick, aren't you?
That reminds me of something. Did I not see the injured comrade responsible for this storehouse hauling things at the goods depot this very morning?
Sure did. He said he wanted to help me out, so I asked him to take over.
I want to die.
At which point he promptly threw out his back and left this particular task to you. Yes, well, I now understand your reason for working. And with that, good night.
Ugh, that guy really bugs me sometimes. It's like he thinks he's better than me or something.
I want to die. I want to die. Lysithea Raphael!
It's already so late. Time sure does fly when you're studying battle strategies. I should get back to my room. It's already almost pitch black out, though. The sun's been setting earlier these days. What was that? It sounds like a man? Probably just Raphael. I've heard him talk about how he trains at night. I'm sure of it. I can't believe I let him scare me like that. I should just ignore him and focus on making my way back.
She's 19 and she's still scared of ghosts.
It's so dark.
Oh, hey Lysithea. What are you doing out here so late?
I was off on my own studying tactics, but then it got really late before I knew it.
Tactics, huh? That stuff just doesn't click with me.
It's difficult for everyone at first, but I assure you the field is rather fun once you get the hang of it. Rather important too. Determining how to shape your strategy, what formation to put your units in. There are so many moving parts to the subject that once I start thinking about it, I just get lost in my thoughts for hours on end.
Me too, Lysithea. Honestly, me too. When I see a strategy game, I'll just start like thinking about every possibility. Raphael's like, what do you mean? You just throw people in and punch people.
Wow, you must be really smart, Lysithea. I love a good muscle workout, but I'm not so sure I can handle a brain workout like you can.
And I can't hold a candle to you when it comes to manual labor. We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. We should focus on what we're good at so we can complement each other's abilities.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm gonna have to train even more.
Hold on, weren't you just training? It's good to be motivated, but you're gonna bother people if you keep making such weird noises in the middle of the night.
Huh? I didn't train today.
Uh-oh.
You didn't?
Nope. I always let my muscles rest the day after a rough workout. And let me tell you, yesterday was a rough one. If I go too hard, I go easy the next day. Which lets me go even harder the day after.
Hey, Raphael finally learned the importance of rest.
You got your day off today, Muscles, so you better be ready for the pain tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna get to bed so I can be ready. You should try to get some shut-eye too, Lysithea.
So you sometimes
So
lose
that
thoughts on your stories.
Wasn't
I
Raphael?
get that.
Then who was making those scary noises?
It's a ghost, Lysithea. Lysithea supports are sometimes hilarious. Oh, it's nighttime
Late
again.
again. I just get so caught up in my studies. There it is again! No, it must be Raphael today. It has to be. I checked that he'd be training and everything. He even specifically said he'd be doing it after dinner, so...
Yeah, her 3 houses supports are kind of sad.
That doesn't make it any less scary, though. I guess he can't help but yell while he trains. But I really wish he'd figure out how not to.
Hey, what's with the creepy voice?
I could ask you the same thing. Do you have to be so loud and booming all the time? The least you could do is keep it down a bit. Raphael! What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm on my way back from my training session. But you heard that weird noise too, right? I tried listening real close to see where it was coming from, but no luck.
Wait. You mean to tell me you're not the one who was making it? And here I'd convinced myself it was you training.
Hey now! My muscles scream during a good workout, but it's nothing horrible like that.
I'm sorry, Raphael. Wait, that's not the point.
Raphael, protect me! I'm scared!
If it wasn't you, then maybe there really is a ghost.
There!
Oh no! It's here?
Yep, I think it's coming from inside the storage.
I don't care where it's coming from. Just go on and check it out already, Raphael.
Well, okay. But are you sure you want me going alone? I'd be leaving you here all by yourself.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'll stay hidden behind you.
This is the place. Come on, Lysithea. We're going in.
What is it? What is it? It's a dog!
Wait, it's a puppy?
Oh, hey there, little guy. You hungry again? You're a big eater, just like me. The minute you finish one meal, it's straight on to seconds.
Raphael, do you know this dog?
Oh, yeah, he's my eating buddy. Little guy can chomp down 10 times his body weight in food.
Wow, and he stayed so small. Wait just a minute. Shouldn't you have realized it was him earlier? I got all spooked for nothing.
No matter how smart you are in this game, you're still an idiot. Let's go to the battle! Oh wait, let's see if Marianne has one. I need the sweet essence of Marianne. Let's see, she has one with Claude, she has one with Lawrence, she has one with Ignatz, she has one with Raphael. We need more Raphael.
Hey there, Marianne. What's up?
I can't get this poor thing to return to the stable. When I asked what was wrong, she said her stomach is in such terrible pain that she can't even take a step.
You know, I never realized how giant Raphael was. Look at them! Look at Marianne compared to Raphael.
Yeah, that sounds like a real pickle.
If we could get her back to the stable, I could examine her and provide medication.
Step aside, Marianne. It's Raphael's time to shine. I'll get your horsey back to the stable in no time.
Yes, but, how exactly?
Deadlifts!
Easy. I'll get her onto that cart over there and push her back home.
But I highly doubt she'll be willing to get into the cart given her current state.
Ah, it's fine. Just leave it to me. Good horsey. Good horsey. Just like that. See? It's not such a bad cart. And here we go.
Do you hear that horse?
Thank you very much, Raphael. I gave her medicine, so she should feel much better soon. It seems she wants to thank you as well.
No, you don't need to be thanking me, horsey. I'm just glad you're feeling better.
I hope this isn't rude, but I still can't believe you were able to lift a horse with your bare hands.
Your little horsey there was just the right size to wake up my sleepy muscles. So, what was wrong with her tummy anyway?
I fear she made a snack of some rotten fruit.
Oof, that's rough.
She's always been a bit of a glutton, I'm afraid. Still, I'm surprised she went so far as to eat something she found by the side of the road.
Ah, she was just hungry and eating what was around. Trust me, I know the feeling. I've eaten a lot of weird stuff before.
Excuse me?
Like what?
I don't know. Old hard stuff, fuzzy green stuff. Think I ate some long wriggly stuff once.
Excuse me?
Goodness me. And you weren't sick even after eating all of those bizarre things?
Nope. Oh, but for the record, I only eat weird stuff when I'm really hungry.
I wish this poor horse had a stomach like yours.
Hey, if you want a strong stomach, all you gotta do is whip those gut muscles into shape. First you do 1,000 crunches, give or take. Then you wolf down as much meat as you can handle. Do that, and you'll have an iron stomach in no time.
That's not how it works!
Give it a few days, and you won't even notice when you eat the weird stuff.
I'm sorry, but I really don't think that's a proper training regimen for a horse.
Oh, that's right. Horses don't eat meat.
But I'm sure she still very much appreciates your desire to help Raphael.
Oh, what'd she say now?
Yes, I see. Apparently she's feeling much better and wants to go for a run in a large open field.
See? She does want to work out. Come on, Marianne. The three of us are going running. 50 wind sprints around the field. Let's go!
Wait, I have to run wind sprints?
Marianne, no! She's not gonna survive a single lap! Today, we celebrate the life of Marianne, whose passing came all too soon. Alright. Now it's time to face the church.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright, so I cleared out some of the areas, we learned a few strategies, but the most important things were, some of the areas were, we fought the church, and some of the areas we fought those who slither. So we will see what happens at the Battle of the Tailteen Plains. You've chased the retreating church forces to the Tailteen Plains. It is here that you will finally settle the score with Archbishop Rhea and usher a new dawn for Fódlan. For those of you who don't remember, the Tailteen Plains is where Rhea, aka Seros, defeated Nemesis at the very opening battle of Three Houses.
Your Grace, the Federation army is approaching from the south.
Mommy, I love you, Mommy. Mommy, can you please can we talk about this?
King Claude appears to be commanding them personally.
The rebellious blood of those wretched 10 elites has led one of their descendants to turn his blade against us. Perhaps it was a mistake not to have terminated their bloodlines long ago.
Your Grace?
Lady Rhea, with the Kingdom army occupied on the Western Front, we will have little in the way of support from them. I believe the wisest course of action would be to retreat to Ferdiad and attempt to hold the palace there.
Well, can you break a siege? Breaking a siege is very difficult. You have to remember that, a lot of people, strategically, when you're talking about a siege, you're talking about people in one enclosed location taking a very defensive positioning, while the opposite force is trying to break in. And you have to remember, one of the big problems with the siege is it doesn't always have to do with military. For example, the outside force, they can do a lot of things. They can cut off their food supplies, for example. And then you don't really have to use military because now they don't have anything to eat. You can cut off a lot of things. You can cut off their communication. You can do a lot of things in a siege that aren't just military. So when Sedith is saying he should retreat to Ferdiad, which is a big walled castle, one of the difficulties of that's a very good idea strategically when you talk about military. If they're military, they're not as capable as the Federation army, that makes sense. But there are a lot of problems that come with that. So the question is, can you hold out for several days or even several weeks until you have another force to help you with the siege. There's like advantages and disadvantages, so I'm curious to see how Rhea responds.
No. We will face them here.
Well, there's the response. Rhea's like, no siege, we kill!
Long before the kingdom even existed, Saint Seros slew the fell King Nemesis upon this very soil. This field is a sacred place for the Church of Seros. We will have the goddess's protection here.
The goddess is literally in the opponent's army?
Indeed, but...
You have nothing to worry about, Seteth. If anything should happen, I want you to take Flayn and escape.
Lady Rhea, you cannot mean that.
Long have I protected Fódlan in the goddess Sothis' stead. It may be time for that duty to finally come to an end.
Dang, Rhea. It's like Rhea isn't necessarily a villain. It's conflicting morals. And in Rhea's eyes, she has every right to do this. After entire races were wiped out, essentially her entire race was genocided. And she just wanted to maintain some level of control so that, you know, wars don't happen again. But, you know, in the process, you have to impose strict regulations, and that means, you know, taxing people, requiring certain people to be in power, and I understand why people would be heavily against that. So, I completely understand both sides.
And would you accept that?
Not willingly, no. In our absence, future generations are likely to repeat the foolish actions of their ancestors. And when that happens, who will be left to stop them? This land has suffered enough as it is.
You can argue that all Rhea is trying to do is maintain peace, but in order to maintain peace and safety, one of the big requirements is you have to take away people's freedoms. And so it's like, if you want to make people safe, you got to take away their freedoms. And because it turns out freedom and safety are kind of opposites of each other. If you have freedom, I can't guarantee you're safe anymore. So it's a really interesting moral dilemma. And I think it's a really interesting moral dilemma because you can't argue that one side is necessarily right or wrong. So I think it's interesting.
I will fight with all my strength and spirit. For my mother, for the future, even for humanity. What shall come to pass? Only the goddess knows. Such are her teachings. The teachings of my mother.
Rhea.
Alright. Either group of your units is routed. Oh, looks like we're on two different sides. Okay. Rain of Ash. Have the lesser elites lose Countess arrows that reduce the enemy to ash. Yikes. Set Claude's and Lauren's... Set Claude and Lauren's loose on the enemies. Wait, what? Stronghold sabotage, well stocked. Agitation, increase the number of enemies. Should we do agitation? Okay, well, before we set this, I want to say, if any of you guys have seen the name of this episode, it is the name of this YouTube video is Operation Hips Don't Lie. And if you guys know me and the Golden Deer, you know the entire Golden Deer class is one giant meme. And so, if we can't defeat them with strength or numbers, we will defeat them with dance. So we're going in as the Dancer Squad. So I worked really hard during the absence, and I got all my units to be dancers. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, we got some mortal savants here with brave axes and so on. So we got our wing thresher over here. Good. And here we got what? Falcon Knights. And we got Flane over here. We got Gremory. Oh, Mercedes! No! Mercedes! No! Don't make me do it, Mercedes! Who's down here? Set it. Whatever. Don't make me kill Mercedes and Flane! They were my golden girls! Okay, let's see. We got Gremory here. And okay, so over here we got the Wyvern Lords, we've got the Great Knights, and it looks like we have to use Claude, and we have to use me, but we will use Leone and magic units, Falcon Knights. Oh, the huge manatee. I will sub you out for Marianne, because I love Marianne very, very much. Let's see, we need magic units, Falcon Knights. Here. We'll bring in Lysithea, because I trust Lysithea to just go toe-to-toe with these guys. Meanwhile, these Falcon Knights... should bring a Wing Thresher. There's a Wing Thresher. Maybe we can do a Wing Thresher here? No, we can't. We have to put him up there. So, okay, here, we'll give Claude a Wing Thresher. Wing Thresher, Wing Thresher, Wing Thresher. Boost class attacks, boost critical, sure. Obviously, we need to bring mana, because of course we need to bring mana.
Off to work.
Okay, now let's see this. Okay, so Mana's here, and Claude's here. Lysithea's here. Maybe instead of Lysithea, we should put in Hilda. Hilda seems like a better idea. Okay, we got a Wing Thresher's here, a Wing Thresher, a Rapier. She's got a Wing Thresher, a Rapier. Thunderbrand. Marianne got her weapon, by the way, the Blutgang. And then Lorenz. Now, the question is, what should we do? Leaders of the Federation. Huh. Set Claude and Lorenz loose on the enemy. I don't know what that means, but I kind of want to find out. So you know what? We'll do that. He has a Wing Thresher. I have a Rapier. Wing Thresher, Rapier. Okay. So for the rest of these units, we're gonna equip them with healing. Physic. Physic. There are no armored units. One thing we could do is we can make Lysithea go down here. And then when we say set loose Claude and Lorenz, I don't know what that is, but maybe we... Okay, that's a good idea. Actually, we could do this. That. Because I want to play with Marianne in the final battle. Okay, I have an idea. So we're gonna go Claude up here. And Claude and Lorenz are going to be partners here. So when we let them loose, I'm not sure what that means, but they're just going to charge. Okay, we're going to give you a healing spell. Recover. Maybe I should have mana here. Yeah, we're going to have mana here. You're going to have a healing spell. Recover. You're gonna have your 2 attacking spells. Excalibur. Oh, whoa. No. Wind Sweep and Excalibur. And over here, you have healing. Over here, we're gonna give you healing. Which is just heal. Here, Marianne, because Marianne and I are in love. And me, I have Shadowblade and Hades because I am a dark dude. Marianne is an ice person, so she'll have Ice Blade, and then her special ability, Beast Fang, because she's a monster. Next, we got Wind Sweep and Excalibur, and on mana, we got Light Blade and Aura. So, I think we are ready. Okay, now let's talk about the items I gave. First of all, I gave Kin the fancy handkerchief, because obviously we have to give him Marianne's fancy handkerchief. On Marianne, I gave her the Fetters of Dromi, because she's our most effective defender. And as our most effective offender, she has to be able to run fast. So I gave her the ability to move quickly. Claude gets his mesmerizing charm ring, because look at that face. Look at that face, obviously. And Mana gets the goddess ring, obviously, because he's the goddess. Now for the strategies. I think we're gonna do Reign of Ash. We're gonna do Leaders of the Federation. And I'm gonna be honest, knowing me, I'd probably had pissed off a lot of people here. So we're gonna do Agitation, which is gonna make them deploy additional forces because I'm a piece of crap. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, so we got, strategies. We got Reign of Ash, where we're going to start firing arrows to try to destroy the army. Leaders of the Federation, we're going to get Claude and Lorenz in there just to go bam, bam, bam. And Agitation. Alright, let me just change up one thing about Hilda. Since I'm not controlling her, I'm going to take off Undaunted, because that only really helps if I am controlling her. And we'll just give her... Pavis, sure. Alright. There we go. Here we go. All dancers, Operation Hips Don't Lie is a go!
As in the Battle of Tailteen, I will strike down any fool who dares dishonor our creator.
Alright, let's do this. Oh! There's Nadir. Here's me and Claude. Or Lorenz and Claude.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot.
Initiating the. Let's go.
Hilda's good at seizing.
Don't worry, I won't.
Actually, you know what? Since you're good at guarding, you and Claude are gonna work together always. Let's see here.
You can count on me.
You attack.
I'll do my best.
You attack. No, you're... Yeah, you attack.
Time to
Please.
No.
Excuse me.
You attack here.
Time to
You can
make
finish
a
that up
please.
quickly.
Is this okay?
And I'm going in. Here we go!
This is it, folks. If we slay Rhea, we'll usher in a new era for Fódlan. Give it all you got. There's no need to
twirl!
rush. Just keep pressing forward. Our first objective is to capture the strongholds on the front line.
Beautiful pirouettes!
Not a problem.
Okay, I'm moving here. He's doing well. Good. Start that seize. I'm gonna take over for Claude for a sec.
No problem. I got
Stake
it.
your lives on this battle and make the goddess proud. We will
Wind sweep!
annihilate the wicked Federation army.
We've managed to advance this far as 2 groups, but I didn't foresee the bridge being down.
Yeah, we're separated, guys.
We'll just have to hold out until we can meet up again. I might actually put in some effort.
Spin, Claude! Flip!
Let's try this.
Go,
Let's
go,
see how
go,
this
go, go!
goes.
Alright, we opened that here. This is good. You're attacking.
I'll fight too.
The enemy's morale is unusually high. The Archbishop must have riled them up.
You mean I turned on agitation. Go, 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 go!
I'll try.
Take them down, Marianne! Ah! My darling, I love you.
Excuse me.
I want you to head down for now.
Is this okay?
I'm gonna clear up here.
Take a breather.
My hips don't lie!
Take this.
Show them the demon that is Marianne! Uh-oh. It's Cyril!
I'll fight until my dying breath to protect Lady Rhea.
Initiate. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm sorry, but you
Yeah,
literally
don't
have no
worry,
chance
I
against
won't
mana.
slack off.
Please. Excuse me. Is this okay?
I want both of you to tag team
Time to
here.
make a name for myself.
How are you doing, Lysithea? You're doing just fine. Let me just clear out the space for now.
Cyril, I will remember your heroism always.
Not a problem. Move out.
Oh, whoops.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Yeah, but will you remember his death?
I must not let Claude steal all the glory. I will open a path for our forces to unite.
He's certainly motivated. But can he seriously handle all that?
He may seem like all bark and no bite, but he always follows through. He can do this.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I have sustained Lester from the shadow since the days of the Alliance. But now it is time to display my full strength.
Ah, the same strength you'd hope to overthrow me with. No one's more eager to see it than I am.
No way I'm letting this end here. I'm gonna help Lady Rhea.
It's over, Cyril!
Initiating the operation.
Alright, how are we doing here? We're doing fine here. How are you guys pushing? You guys are pushing forward. Looking good, looking good. She started here. And I am doing okay. Oh, wow. I'm almost done here. Okay.
Let's see
Taking
how this
over here.
goes. No problem. I got it.
You guys haven't seen this before? Ah!
Watch out! He's going for the strongholds.
Who? Who's going for the strongholds? Cyril!
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Stop him, Sarah! Stop him! Oh, Leone!
I'll give it a try. Stop!
You're not going anywhere, Cyril!
Prepare to lay siege.
Yeah! Keep it up! Keep it up! How are you doing, Lysithea? You almost done with that? We'll just let Lysithea finish that up for now. Go ahead and take this base.
I've got this.
You can. I'll do my best.
How are we doing over here?
Let's
Attack.
Let's see how this goes.
I need you to lay siege.
Do that. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Cyril, we were allies in a previous life. I'm so sorry. I won't let you defeat us. You are facing a demon. Her name is Marianne. Pirouette, Marianne, pirouette.
I'm okay.
I'm sorry, Cyril.
Lady Rhea.
I'm sorry.
Couldn't help.
Got it.
You go down here.
To make it, please. Excuse me, is this okay?
You and Lysithea are moving
Count
forward.
on me. I'll do my best.
How are we doing over here? Okay.
Let's try. Let's see
Almost
how
done
this
here.
goes.
No. Let's do this. Finish him off.
What did you... Let's take it down at once.
Mercedes! Oh my god! No,
We've been
Mercedes!
told to return to the capital, but we're the only ones who can protect the church's people.
Mercedes, please stand down!
Is...
Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Yeah, don't worry.
Please stand
Let's
down!
see how this goes.
Not a problem. I've got
That
problem, I got it.
Mercedes. Does that mean the kingdom's commanding those troops?
Please stand down! It's the Death Knight!
Mercedes, so this is where you've been. I will save you.
I will do what I must until the very end.
They appear to be having a difficult time. I have no choice.
Wait, is
but to
Mercedes
intervene.
helping us? Wait, is Yuritsa helping us? Oh no, Zenith! It's Zenith, it's Zenith!
Not a problem.
Go! Stop him! Stop him! Wait, Yuritsa's helping us? Yes! We will save Mercedes together! Death Knight!
Fulfilling your duties to house and kingdom. That only leaves me to do what I can to help.
Sorry, Mercedes! I'm so sorry! Mercedes, stand down! Please stand down!
I did all that I could. I guess I wasn't up to the challenge after.
Here he is!
Fódlan needs the Archbishop. Anyone who does not understand that must be eliminated.
Mercedes, it is not worth risking your life for this.
Please, Mercedes, stand down!
It was my choice to put my life on the line.
Yes!
But now
Yes!
it's all
Yes,
back.
please, just leave. Just go, just go.
Fight alongside me for now.
Yes, please!
It is the best way to keep you safe.
Please!
Allies are struggling. I must lend them a hand.
Yes, Mercedes! Lawrence, your job is to protect Mercedes.
Take a breather.
There is no need to overexert
Ah!
Promise me you'll retreat the moment it becomes too taxing.
We're moving right along. Keep capturing the enemy's stronghold.
Do not interfere! You are formidable indeed.
Set it! Please, just help me convince the Archbishop to stand down! Please, she's my mommy!
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Initiating the op. Let's go, everyone.
Flayn! Flayn! No! Don't do this, Flayn!
I loathe fighting, but this is my duty. Come then!
Flayn!
Prepare to lay siege.
Twirl! Twirl!
Take it down.
Twirl to victory! Zenith, please stand down!
Continuing in this state would be a challenge. I must retreat for now.
Twirl to victory!
Reckless violence defiles the goddess. There is no salvation for them. Guardians of the Holy Tomb, come forth! Bring down the hammer of judgment upon these sacrilegious rebels!
What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are... Oh no! Use the controls to disable the phantom devices.
Likely created with magic.
Go, 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 go! You gotta go!
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, how do we do this? How do we take them down? Okay, where are they?
Initiating the operation.
You head over here.
Let's go, everyone. Let's try this.
You head here.
Let's see how the...
Yeah.
You head here.
Let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Frick, 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 frick. Alright, Marianne, you have to go up to the furthest one.
Is this okay?
Where else? Where else? One over there. Who's the slowest? You're not particularly fast, but you're okay.
Not a
I'll
problem.
go right here.
I've got this.
Go, 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 go.
The devices controlling them should be here somewhere.
They still have
wrong
a
way.
chance to drive the enemy back. I must lend them my aid.
Please set it! Please just stand down!
Come, Wyvern Riders of Saint Keyhole!
Don't do this, Silas!
You're one of the most elite unit Knights of Seros. Be on guard.
We've taken all the strongholds on the front line.
Okay. Good, 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 good.
I am afraid I have exhausted myself.
Turn them off! Turn them off! How do I turn them off? How do I turn them off?
Initiate.
Good, 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 good. Okay, Claude, get down here, get down here.
Try this. Let's see how this goes.
Marianne's doing okay. I'm fighting this guy. You're fighting here. Yo, 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 okay, just
You can count on me.
careful, Lysithea. Don't push too far, okay? Mercedes, why are you pushing so hard? Mana, get over there.
Initiating the operation.
Forward!
Okay. Careful, Lysithea. Don't push too hard. I'm keeping an eye on you, okay?
Yes, I'll give it a try. I'll try.
The Federation army has us on the back foot. Do we have any hope of winning this? The church forces seem at a loss without their frontline commanders.
Good, 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 good. So far, so good. How are we doing over here? Okay, he's attacking a little bit, but it's okay. Claude should be able to take care of that. You're doing fine here because you are really good at that. Taking down flyers. Okay, good job, Marianne.
Excuse me.
Get over there and support Lysithea. Okay, I'm finishing this guy off now.
My turn. Those enemies on the front lines are strong, but we were strong. We took them all out.
Finish him up.
Our remaining forces are hardly enough to hold them off.
Not a problem.
They're still coming! How do we turn them off? Oh, it's over here! It's over here! We gotta turn them off here! I understand. Okay.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Move out.
Change of plans, everyone!
Please.
Marianne, Leonie, keep our area safe. Same with you, Claude and Hilda. Keep the area safe. In the meantime, we're charging these strongholds. Okay? How are you doing? Good. Okay, I'm charging in with Lysithea. Let's go!
My turn. Let's settle this. There! It ends here.
Charge!
That looks like a device over there. We've got to capture the stronghold and stop it.
Marianne. Okay, good. Okay, good. So far, the defenses are okay. We need your help, Leonie. Stay back.
Time to make a name for myself.
Oh, dang, they're overwhelming us! We gotta turn off these machines! Pirouette, mana! Pirouette!
Once you take the stronghold, you need to disable that device.
Go!
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Oh, thank God!
There are fewer of those soldiers now, but they're not completely gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah, don't
Claude,
worry.
take back these bases. Alright, Marianne, you're holding. But there's still more wyverns and they're taking back the bases! We gotta go, kid!
Ugh, they give me the creeps.
You see, they found the devices. But it matters not, for they still have no hope of victory.
The beauty of dance! I like this!
No, not yet.
Let's go! To the base! Take him down! I've got you! Yes! Go, kid, go!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, Leonie, head over to the front lines. Let Marianne finish this up.
Time to make a name for myself.
Good. Okay, they've moved on. We're heading over there soon. What about here? Flane is back up here. Sedith is back over there.
All the strange soldiers are gone.
Spin!
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
We changing places?
If they defeat us and the central church collapses, many people will lose their spiritual foundation.
That would be terrible.
I will fight alongside you, my brother.
Let's try this.
Okay. I'm sorry, Flame. I'm
Let's
sorry.
see how this goes.
I'm sorry, Flame.
Let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Okay, you guys are doing fine. Let me just take over Marianne. Clear this out really quickly. Nice job, Marianne.
Infuse me with your divine strength.
Please, let's go.
What are you doing, Rhea?
I've got my turn.
Is attacking with forgotten white magic. Oh no!
Where could magic of this magnitude be coming from? We witnessing the Archbishop's power?
She's not fooling around. Here we go, everyone. Don't let the enemy push us back.
Careful, everyone!
The battle's only going to get tougher from here on out. The Immortal Core is ready to go.
That must be the judgment of the goddess. We have her divine protection, so charge forth without fear.
No! Back out, Claude, you're on defense!
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Dang it, dang it, dang it. Marianne, you're on defense, let's go!
Excuse me, is this okay? They see that magic as the goddess's protection? Their faith has blinded them. People...
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, Marianne.
Please, excuse me, I'm not sure I'll be much use.
Marianne and Leonie. You two are on defensive duty.
I should go help.
And same thing with Claude. Okay, Claude?
Let's try this.
Claude,
I'd better back
hang out
up.
here. Get ready to intercept. No, they're gonna come directly for this. So,
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
I have to take the stronghold ASAP. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Horrible things when their faith becomes tainted with fear. We must stop them at once.
Then let loose. Blot out the sky with your arrows.
Something's falling from the sky.
We are in serious peril. Everyone, fall back.
Well, what's going on with the Immortal Core? I want to see what's going on with the Immortal Core.
Let's see. Are we changing places?
There's no turning back. I will defeat you here and now.
I'm sorry, Flame, please, please! Okay, they're holding these guys back. Good, they're funneling them. And it looks like these church soldiers are just heading in here anyway. So, which means we have an easy direction just to go directly here.
You can count on me. I'll do
Take
my
the stronghold. Keep defending. Okay, I'm going with Claude. Take them!
The strength of my efforts. Truly, I am more fit to lead than our actual king.
Not now, Lawrence.
The actual king is standing right here. But if you want the job so badly, I'll happily let you take over later.
Please, Flame, retreat!
Lady Rhea, I am sorry. I can no longer.
Flame! No! How could this happen? How dare you!
Flame fell in Raging Zenith! Uh-oh. Okay, we better clear out these back troops.
I'll fight too. Let's take it down at once.
Here we go. How's it going? Entertaining?
You will find I am not so easy to defeat at my full strength.
Here we go! Yes!
They were fearsome foes, but we should have an easier time now.
Go ahead and take this back, Leone.
Time to make a name for myself.
Let's see if I can unleash my attack before the this runs out. Go, 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 go. Marianne, run!
Slow down. I have to do this. Stop! I won't run away.
Woo!
No problem. I take a breather. Out of the way!
Good. Hours. Go down! Everyone, take down setup!
Got this.
Let's... My turn.
My blood capacity.
All right, take it down.
You can't beat the Ashen Demon!
Seems you have grown since you were at the academy. But you shall not overpower me.
Oh, Leone.
Got it.
Go back and take this space. I'm sorry, Leone. Take the power of the goddess! Alright, do we need any healing? Lysithia?
Count on me.
Heal Yuritsa. I can't believe I'm healing the Death Knight. I can't believe I am working with the Death Knight.
Let's don't.
I had not the strength to stop them. Forgive me, Rhea. Rhea, we must retreat. I cannot allow Flame to perish.
Don't let Flame perish!
Smile upon you, Lady Rhea.
Don't let Flame perish, please!
Do what you must. I will settle this on my own.
Let's go.
Go provide support.
Except for you, Leone. You're taking this space.
Got it. Time to make a name for
I'm
myself.
so sorry, Leone.
This is our final opportunity to pass judgment on the enemy. If you can yet move, follow me!
Let's go, everyone.
Got it.
Let's go! Mana shall lead the charge! Who are the green units down there? Oh, it's Yuritsa and Mercedes. Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Where are they going? Hey, Leone, keep an eye on Yuritsa. I don't trust him.
Got it. Whoa.
You look so much like... That can't be. Were it true, why would you fight me?
You act as if we've met.
Are you so desperate to take my life? Is that what you truly wish?
The world will never change so long as people cling to your existence.
Such an abominable presence. Yes, I knew that one day you would turn your blade.
Fabulous!
Don't get the wrong idea. My power's got nothing to do with this. I'm standing here of my own free will.
I will not be defeated by a federation that was built without the goddess's blessing.
All right.
Not a problem. Let's work together.
I'm in.
Here we go!
Got it. Let's fight together. We need the Action Demon.
With pleasure. It ends here.
I swear, on the goddess's name, you will all face judgment.
I am the goddess!
Looks like we're finally getting to the good part. You okay to keep going? Of course. And after we win this battle, you're gonna show me the new world you're creating.
Salvation is far beyond this. I care not who faces me. They shall receive no mercy for the rest of eternity.
That's right! No mercy!
Compared to what we faced in the Red Canyon. This is not over. I must carry on for the sake of my mother's fallen comrades.
You got my back? I need your strength.
Anything is possible in this timeline.
You got it. Let's go! I've got you now!
It's time to finish this, Rhea. Are you sure you don't want to just walk away? It's not too late.
I did not go looking for this fight, but you will not see me run from it. You have spilled much blood during this war the Empire started.
I'm not here to talk about who started this war. I'm gonna end this. That's what's important now. This world cries out for change, while you keep it shackled to the past.
And it's up to us to help set it free.
I'm ready if you are. For all of Fódlan!
So be it. I will crush you where you stand!
Well, color me surprised.
Oh, God!
Rhea's really the immaculate one?
Whatever she is, we have to end her. Now quit staring before she crushes you.
Hilda's in trouble! Oh God, they're all in trouble.
Now it is my turn. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I owe you one.
Oh God, that hurt!
You really saved my bacon.
Well, couldn't hurt.
I'm sorry, Mom! I'm sorry, Mom!
Enemy down.
Wow. I have a lot to learn from you. We need to make one final push. We're almost there.
I'm getting pretty hungry. Dragon old outs. We got a feast waiting for us after we win this.
Stay away!
A lot, but all our efforts will be rewarded if we win, right?
She's so strong! How do I defeat her? Attack the tail! Oh God, they're all in trouble!
My turn.
I'll give it a try. I have to do this.
Hey, Joltani!
I won't run away.
Get away, get away!
Stay back.
Stay away, everyone, stay away! Mercedes is in trouble!
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot
Hilda's
do.
in trouble, oh God! Everyone's suffering!
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Leonie's okay?
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
Where'd
I
Yuritsa
won't
go?
slack off.
Yuritsa? 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 I have no... Oh, there he is. I couldn't care less about him. Good job, Hilda!
Thanks a bunch. Stay back!
Thank you. I needed that.
Keep it up, Marianne! Alright, let's spin to victory. Here we go! Oh, watch out, watch out!
Secure my place in history as a hero of Fódlan.
We dealt with our fair share of surprises, but we're finally here. Our king is really something else.
No problem, I got it. This is far from the end, but it will be a significant step forward if we win.
Look out, everyone! Is Kin okay? Oh god, Kin is hurting! Oh my god! You're studying Japanese? I'm glad to hear that. Dance to victory! Dance!
Sorry.
Oh, Marianne! Oh my god, Marianne! Someone heal her! Someone heal her! Oh my god! Heal up. Heal up. Heal up. Mercedes is okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Oh my god, Hilda, heal up. You need to heal up too.
Take a breather. It's not over. I'm in.
I'll fight too.
We changing places?
You did not get a good grade on your... So you need to memorize your hiragana. Yes, make sure you memorize your hiragana.
Stay on guard.
Very important.
Not a problem. Let's...
Here we go!
Of course. Fight with me. Let's clear a path, Claude. Don't have to tell me twice. Blame me all you want. Appreciate it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Time to finish this. Everyone, lend me your strength.
I'll fight too.
If there is any way I can help change Lester and Fódlan for the better,
Where's Hilda?
I will.
Hilda!
I'm still not sure if this is really the right thing, but I have to trust Claude and push forward.
Together, we can win! I won't run away!
Sorry.
You find katakana easier? That's an interesting point. Most people say hiragana is easier.
I'd like your help.
In another life, we were married, so we have to work together.
Please, come with me.
With me.
Yes, I'll give it my all. I won't run away.
Sorry.
Now it is my turn. I will
Assign as adjutant.
We changing my turn?
You need to heal.
Might be time for this.
Oh, God.
Lawrence, I need you. Leave it to me. We changing places? Lawrence, I need you.
You may handle the rest, Claude.
Sure. Can you be more specific? Blame me all you want.
Sure, can you be more specific?
Appreciate it.
Take him down!
Gotta move. Your reign comes to an end here and now. Our work here isn't over. Not by a long shot. Got plenty of road ahead. But we've taken the first step. Together.
It is now 1183, Blue Sea Moon. The Federation has joined with the Empire to invade the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Claude sought not to conquer the kingdom, but to destroy the Central Church. After Archbishop Rhea's defeat, the Church has lost much of its martial prowess. Tensions continue between the Empire and Kingdom. Having now reached his goal, Claude proposes an end to the war, yet it remains uncertain if either side will accept.
Okay, what happens? What happens? Do Mana and I get married? S rank, though. Of course, the three main characters leveled up. Marianne! She's the MVP! And we have 500,000 gold. We are rich as heck. Wait, that was the end of the game? That was it? No, there's got to be an epilogue or something. There's got to be an epilogue or something. There has to be something with mana. There has to be something with mana. Alright. Look at all those S's. Look at all those S's. Oh, so many S's. Just mwah, mwah. Oh, and an A. Don't worry about that A. It's just S. Mwah, mwah, mwah. S's all around. S's all around. Ignore the beat. Kin achieved victory and received a letter from Marianne.
It gladdens me beyond words to see your accomplishments in this war, and to know you made it through unscathed.
We got a letter from Marianne.
History will judge whether or not our actions were right. But no matter the case, you've given me the courage to face the future anew. Thank you for everything. And please stay in touch.
But, aren't we gonna get married? Wait, stay in touch! Stay in touch! The bad ending! We didn't get married. This is obviously the bad ending. Well, this game ended very abruptly. Dang. So what did you guys think of this game? I thought it was a fun little what if. I know that they had like development issues and legal issues with this game, so I'm glad it came out at all. Because I know that there was some trouble with kind of how this game worked out. So I'm glad it came out at all. Like I know, like, you know, there's a bit of what do you think about the story? Because it's kind of like what is it? It retcons a lot from the first game, so there's kind of a little what if. Yes, they used a studio called Koei Tecmo, and their contract was ending with Koei Tecmo. It's the same engine that they use for the first game, Three Houses, but the contract was getting close to ending, so it was questionable whether or not they would continue using this engine to make another game. I no longer get notified of the streams. It's always on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and entertaining. And also, you can turn on the notifications on YouTube. Yeah, but this was a really fun take on Fire Emblem. As you guys know, I have a long history with Fire Emblem and the kind of strategy components. So it's fun to see like a less thinking, more just go, 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 kill, kill, kill. Yeah, it's kind of a nice. It's a different take on it, this game, and to tell you the truth, I don't know how I feel, but I'm willing to suspend my disbelief to allow two stories to branch in two different directions. How do you guys feel about that? The type of what-if stories, where it's like, okay, well, this is the actual story, but then there's this complete other story that kind of just branches off of it if you feel like telling a completely different story. I have no problem with those. Perhaps some people don't like them as much. But I'm okay with it. But yeah, I really like this game. If only just to see the characters again. If only just to see Marianne again. Hey, look, there's Marianne's crest. It lets you decide what's canon and what's not sometimes. Yeah, fair enough. I will say one thing I really missed about the previous Three Houses game is just running around the monastery. I loved just running around, although sometimes the monastery got monotonous, but I just liked seeing what all the characters were just doing on their off time. I kind of enjoyed that, and this is just like a small little base camp, so it's not as big, you don't get to see as much like liveliness. It's essentially, here's the cafeteria, here's the weapons, and here's where you start the battle. I like the idea of, you know, I liked the feeling you got from Three Houses where you actually teach people, but in this game it's just like training. But I do, you know, I enjoyed maybe the speed of this game. Ooh, looks like they're coming up with a little ending shot. And I hope in another universe, Dami Mami gets the respect she deserves. Unlockable units have been added to the Data's Known Exchange. New equipment has been added. New crest items. The Vanguard Whistle. Use it to instantly capture a region. You have unlocked Maddening difficulty. Maddening difficulty? This is the worst game. This is the worst game. I am the best Fire Emblem player. I can beat Maddening easy, 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 easy game, easy game. Right? I just didn't want to make you guys feel that bad, so that's why I didn't play Maddening difficulty. I didn't want you guys to think, oh wow, he's so good, he's making Maddening difficulty look so easy. I feel bad about my. No, I just wanted to make you guys sure you guys don't feel bad about yourselves. So that's why I didn't play Maddening difficulty. Oh, that's it, huh? Can I recommend a 1 to 2 stream long game series that we can do? I mean, you can always recommend things. I can't guarantee I'll play them. Sometimes just because of sometimes because of technical reasons, like those games I don't play very well or I don't stream very well, and sometimes just other reasons, like I don't think my audience would enjoy it. But you're always welcome to recommend. But I do have the next game. It's been in my DMs for like 2 days. Oh, no, I read that. Entertaining. If you're saying the message on Discord, I definitely read it. Yeah, sometimes I might not respond because I'm trying to stay off Discord, but I definitely read them. I did look into it. It kind of looks like a silly little platformer. Maybe at some point. Idea to make sure people know you read the message is to react with their message with an emoji. I completely disagree with that because I know plenty of people who react with an emoji just to say stop bothering me. And they didn't actually read it. So I can't tell you how many times people send me a thumbs up without actually having read my message. So I don't believe that's actually true at all. But just don't ever think I didn't read the message. And if you think I didn't read the message, you feel free to just feel free to type in the chat here. But anyway, for our next game, you guys know I like to try to check out some new games and some kind of interesting games. I don't always go on the most popular route, but I think I go on the route that I feel like is the best for the audience and what they like. Tsukabiat. Is that Tsukabiat? Nick? Hello, Nick Latman. Tsukabiat. Is that Tsukabiat? Hello, Nick. Welcome. I did have a new game planned out, and you guys know sometimes I don't go on the most straight and narrow, but I do sometimes try out kind of different types of games. And well, there was a game that I've been following for a while that I think is worth trying out, and I think you guys might like it. And so this game is, let's see, where is it? This is the Outbound Ghost. For anyone who's a big Paper Mario fan, you would know that this game kind of follows the same trope as Paper Mario. It's kind of an RPG. It's very, very cute. And it kind of has like this RPG elements, these kind of exploring elements, lots of crazy characters, and as a result, lots of fun voice acting. But it also has like a kind of like a cute little story of this ghost trying to recover his feelings. So, and apparently the developer's been working on this for several years. It's a small little indie developer, but he's released it on Nintendo and on Steam, and I really want to try it. And I think it's been getting quite a bit of hype, so hopefully I try it. Hopefully it becomes a bit of a popular game. I'm taking a little bit of a chance streaming this, because I don't know how popular it will become, but I think it's been a game I've been following for a while, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and it just came out today. So, I will probably start it on Saturday, because for the next 2 streams, it's probably going to be 999 with the idiot known as Junpei. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing 999. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of a chance on this one, but I hope that you guys will enjoy it. And also feel free to invite your peeps and your friends who might like these types of RPG-ish style games or really bad voice acting, and I'd be happy to welcome them into the stream. Yeah, so we'll see how this one goes. I really apparently the developer says there's inspiration from Paper Mario and Undertale, so maybe you guys will really like that. Junpei has potential for you. I don't think Junpei has any potential. I think Junpei is cursed to be an idiot for the rest of his life. Yeah. But, you know, who do you guys think the real bad guy is? Is it actually Ace, or is it Santa? I don't know, because we know Ace has something to do with the game, but we know Santa is also going around shooting up... Well, then again, if he's trying to kill June, how bad is he really? If Santa's trying to kill June, is he really that bad? Santa be like, how bad can I be? PC died. He did solve a mystery. Kind of, yeah, he did kind of help us solve a mystery. Although, you can also say that he kind of just stood there and did nothing. The mystery of where Santa's brain, or of Junpei's brain went. I will say, Junpei sometimes has like huge, super big brain moments, followed by like nothing at all. He fluctuates between +1 and -1 brain cells. Oh man. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on my channel. It looks like so far my shorts are doing well, specifically the Megalovania one. The Megalovania one has been gaining a lot of traction lately. But it seems like a lot of the people, they'll come in to comment, but they don't actually show up to the stream, so I'm gonna need to do a better job trying to get people to go to the streams. Hopefully, when the sub count goes up a little bit higher, more people will come to the stream. I've been looking at some bigger channels, and I noticed only about like maybe 1%, maybe even less than 1% of their sub count is in the stream. So right now I have about 2,000, and so I should have about 20 people, but I've only got 4. Maybe it'll start going up after over a little while. This door is a door. Demi semi hemi demi sevi quaver. What's in his head? It's elementary school math and images of Akane. Yeah, but I mean, we know Lotus is smart. Lotus is smart, and Clover's not dumb. She's just like a little bit over the top. Yeah, and we got. I mean, we know Snake is pretty smart. Well, he's not smart. He's knowledgeable. He knows a lot of things. Funimate is an editing app. You was planning to use audio of one of my shorts. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you are always welcome to use whatever you want from my shorts. Did you guys see today's shorts about... I think that was when I was in the a girly man tries to imitate manly men. I think that was when I was moving coal, and Junpei was like, time for some manly work. Yeah, all these little clips are just great. I love them. I love having these little clips and just, showing off what happens on my stream. Yeah, there's a little bit of, I know a lot of people find it funny, although I feel like sometimes, using shorts, I think a lot of people have said this before, using shorts is a weird audience, because a lot of the people who are on shorts, they don't generally have, let's just say, the attention span to actually sit down and watch a stream. A lot of them will be, next. It's almost like Tinder. I feel like everything nowadays is becoming this fast, give me lots of options, right? So TikTok is just next video. You don't even select the video. You just let the algorithm decide what video you should watch for you. It's like, that's some laziness. You don't even take the time to click on, oh, that video looks interesting. Like, usually when I'm looking at videos, I at least spend like 5 seconds looking at the videos before I think, oh, that one looks interesting, I'll click on that one. But yeah, this one is just like next. Yeah, people are becoming so impatient nowadays. If you look at Tinder, right? Tinder, the entire thing is swipe right, swipe left. It's like, who? Oh, you look attractive, right? Lone, you don't, left, right. People don't even take the time to like look at their age or like what their interests are. It's like, you might not realize that when you swipe right, that girl is like interested in serial murder, right? It's like swipe right if she's interested in, it's like swipe right. I don't care if she's interested in serial murder as long as she's down to it. I look at the shorts to see, just to see and have a slow swipe. Yeah, like, yeah, nowadays, dang, it's just like, it's not really just shorts anymore. Now it's like everything. You know, Amazon. Like, for Amazon, like, before you even finish typing, like, Amazon will recommend, like, 17 different things to you. It's like, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? To the point where, like, you just expect Amazon to predict your brain. You know? It's like, so it's like you don't even search for it anymore. You just scroll, it's like, okay, we'll buy that. Oh, that looks good. Okay, we'll buy that. People don't even think about what they're buying anymore. It's like, as long as it looks okay. Yeah, when it comes to things like social media. Like, I've completely abandoned Facebook. I used to spend so much time on Facebook, you know, hanging out with friends. You don't hang out with friends on Facebook anymore. Now it's like 80% of the time it's just like, join this group, join that group, join this group, join that group. It's like, dang. It's like, I just want some relaxation time. And they're constantly bombarding me with like, oh, you should be trying to make a name for yourself. It's like, can I just chill out for like half a second? It's like everything from dating to, social media, regular media, like the normal news media. It's like if someone doesn't like the news within like a minute, they'll change the channel. And when they change the channel, then like, that's why the news stations are using such like kind of hip clickbait style news now, because nobody's actually reading the news. It's like when someone asks like, have you heard about this event? It's like, well, have you heard about this event? You probably like read like half an article and then you're like, oh, well, obviously this guy is a horrible person. It's like, ugh, what you gonna do? Sometimes, you know, I wonder if the internet was a mistake. I do wonder that sometimes. Was the internet a mistake? I don't know. Facebook has privacy issues, Instagram's going down the drain, Snapchat's been a cesspool, Reddit's quite hit or miss, Twitter's toxic, and everyone's trying to be TikTok. Yeah. And TikTok's not healthy for you. TikTok is not a healthy thing. In fact, it teaches you the exact opposite behavior of actual basic societal relationships, man. I remember, like, one of the reasons why I shut down the Discord was because, like, there were so many people, like, if you didn't respond to them in a minute, they would start spamming. It's like, how badly do you want this attention? It's like, can you be patient for a little bit? It's like, I'm not going to always have time to, like, you know, write down a well thought out response to everything. And this wasn't the advice column, by the way. For the advice column, I tried to answer that as quickly as possible. This was like in the general chat. And, you know, people tried to like turn the server into their own personal gaming server, and then they would start spamming the at everyone. Hey, who wants to play a game? Hey, who wants to play a game? It's like, dang, it's like, can you be, even if I allowed you to do that, which I didn't, it's like, can you be patient? You don't have to spam and like try to like get everyone as quickly as possible to come to serve you. It's like, that's kind of what TikTok has done. It's become like a media way. It's like a media site that allows, like, a media site that gives you instant gratification without any reward or value. And it makes me kind of sad to see that. To an extent, you're even less discoverable than YouTube. You know, people used to say you're more discoverable than YouTube on TikTok. It's not anymore, because now, now there's too many people on TikTok who are making videos. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I hate the vertical setup. How do you guys feel about vertical videos? It's always been weird for me. Pretty neutral. Because as a... maybe you can say I'm old school when it comes to film stuff, but as a person who does enjoy good film and good styles or quality of filming and content and whatnot, that, like, I don't want to just see a person. And, you know, that's what vertical videos are. The vertical video exists to allow a person to exist on the frame. I want to see, you know, what's going on around you. It's like if there's nothing going around that's interesting around you, you know, you have to question what's the point of the video in the first place, right? Like, if you're trying to demonstrate something and you're in the frame, I also want to see that thing that's being demonstrated in front of me. But, you know, nowadays it's almost like, did you know this? And it's just like this person's head in the middle of a video that I should be watching, but for some reason you felt like you wanted to put your head in the random center of the video. It's like, you're in an AV production class. That is good. Study really hard. Well, not study really hard, but try to learn a lot from that. You'll learn a lot about not just, you know, production and filmmaking and media. You'll actually learn a lot about human perception. You'll learn a lot about human perception and how to understand how people view the world. That is one of the big things about audio and video. A lot of it isn't just, oh, how to make a good film. A lot of it is how to make a good film because people see the world in this way. And I think it's a really valuable class. Well, yeah, perspective, but like perspective as in a more psychological sense. Like, you'll learn why certain people are drawn to certain images and how people concentrate on certain things. And you'll learn like some tricks as to like maybe scene transitions and whatnot, but you'll understand why people do certain scene transitions and why they move the camera in certain ways. I think it's a really cool thing to learn. Yeah. And, you know, if you ever have a chance, whoever's out there, try to take a home ec class. Well, maybe not a home ec, maybe more like a cooking class. I feel like, you know, being able to cook and being able to, you know, sustain yourself, knowing how to clean in an effective way is actually very helpful. I don't know if they teach that anymore. Home ec? I think they removed home ec classes because they thought they were racist. No, not racist, sexist. And it's like, oh, because why? This is training girls to be a housewife. No, it's training you how to frickin' live your life in a reasonable way. Yeah, I think they, some people call home ec classes, like, sexist because, nowadays we're very against, like, housewives. It's like, women need to have a career or whatever. It's like, yeah, but don't remove the course just because women are getting careers. It's like, it's valuable. You have culinary class. Yes, take the culinary class. Take a cooking class. I think that's great. I make a very mean Eggs Benedict. Have you guys ever heard, I actually want to talk about something. Have you guys ever heard people say things like, oh, I wish school would teach us more practical things like how to buy a house and how to understand the stock market? Have you guys ever heard people say that? Like, why don't they teach us like these practical things like how to deal with the bank instead of like algebra or something? I mean, some people need algebra, but not everyone. I'm sure many of you have heard something like that. I hear it with taxes. Okay, yeah, sure. Why don't they teach us taxes? And I will tell you the reason why, because I actually happen to know the reason why. It's because they don't want to take the responsibility if they are wrong. And that's not necessarily something against schools. It has to do with the really, really fluctuating state of the government and the real estate market and banks and so on and so forth. One of the big problems with taxes is that taxes change every several years. As a result, if they teach you how to do the taxes in this current day and age, and all of a sudden Trump gets reelected, well, all of a sudden you're going to have to deal with the fact that taxes have changed. And now you're doing different things in taxes. And I think that's one of the worst things, not about schools, but about the society in general, is that they don't have a way to really make something fluid enough to be easy to understand. So the biggest problem with at least teaching taxes is that when you teach people how to do taxes and then the government changes, you're now doing them all wrong. Which is why they'd rather not teach taxes than teach you taxes and run the risk of taxes completely being different 20 years down the line and now you know the wrong thing. You can argue that they may be able to teach you the basic structure of taxes. And yeah, I think that's reasonable. Like, teach you how to use, TurboTax 2022? That's like a tax software. Or like teach you how to hire an accountant or something like that, maybe. But the problem is there is enough change in taxes, even if it's not that much, there is enough where they wouldn't want to risk getting in trouble for that. Because if they teach you the wrong thing and you do the taxes the wrong and you lose a lot of money, they don't want you to come back and sue them. So taxes change every year. Yeah, you can say something along those lines. It's the same thing with real estate and the stock market. They tell you how to invest today in the stock market, and 20 years down the line, it completely changes. That's why you won't find very many stock market classes. There are a few places that do stock market classes, but they're more like the economics and the mathematical basics of stock market rather than how to invest. Yeah, and I will say that's always been a bit of a problem with not necessarily the school system, but how some countries are run. I won't say every country, but sometimes taxes are difficult, especially in the United States, where there are so many different cultures and people find different things valuable. Tax money all goes to one, let's just say tax money eventually ends up into one giant pile on the government's desk, and the government has to figure out what to do with it. But not everyone values everything in the same way, right? For example, I value roads. Right? I want you to build, I want you to fix up the roads. But maybe you have an off-road vehicle and you couldn't care less about the roads. You want a better library. And I was like, well, I have 1 million books. I don't need a library. And so that's one of the big problems when it comes to our country of America. it's one of our strengths and also one of our weaknesses. And this is something actually that is kind of interesting for me to talk about because, you know, multiculturalism is a strength. It's also a weakness. It's both. And, you know, people spend so much time talking about the strength of multiculturalism. They never really talk about, you know, the bad side. And you need to know both sides, right? One thing, multicultural is good because you get a lot of ideas and opinions and understandings of the world. But the bad side is people are not going to get along all the time. In fact, people are going to get along less than if you only lived with your brother and your sister. And I'm going to tell you, your brother and sister are... your brother and your sister and your father and your mother, you guys aren't multicultural. Even if one of you guys is from India and the other guy is from Germany, you still aren't multicultural enough to understand the multiculturalism of a country. So yeah, so one of the reasons why we have such difficulty teaching taxes is because of how difficult it is for the government to really decide how to use the taxes and how to give out taxes and how to collect that and how to use it. It's one of the reasons why our government is always chaotic and why everyone's always upset. And as you notice, I'm trying to stay away from politics and just talking about it from like at high level. I don't want to go into like the details of what the Republicans believe and what the Democrats believe and so on and so forth. But you know, I think knowing this is important. Knowing and understanding, you know, the strengths and weaknesses of everything. Nowadays, I only ever hear one person say, well, America's the best country in the world. And then you'll hear, well, actually, America is the worst country in the world. It's like, no, it's both. It's both. There's good and there's bad, and you have to understand everything. And I just say this with respect to the United States, obviously, because I'm from the United States. But if you're from a different country, you know, you have to understand the good and bad of your country. You can't just think it's good and bad. Otherwise, you know, you're never going to get anywhere. People tell me I'd be a good politician, but people also told me that I'd be a bad politician because I'm too honest. People say like, oh, you'd be really good in politics. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty honest. Like, never mind. You're a terrible politician. I don't know how to lie. I'm really bad at lying. Like, I'm good at tricking people, but that's not the same thing as lying. You know, tricking people, it's like the lie will be revealed a little bit, but a lie is a lie. Yeah, I always remember advice to stay neutral. Oh, that's a good advice. I will say, I will expand that a little bit more. I won't say stay neutral. I would say try to understand as many perspectives before you choose a side. Because, you know, the answer isn't always right in the middle. Sometimes it's more this way, sometimes it's more that way. So, you know, you stay neutral at the beginning to try to listen to as many people as you can. But after you've listened to as many people as you can, you have every right to try to attempt to make a decision for yourself. I would just say, you know, don't take that too far. Don't take staying neutral too far. It's like, I must be in the middle. It's like, you know what they say about people in the middle, right? If you're on one side, you're hated by the other side. If you're on the other side, you're hated by that side. But if you're in the middle, everyone hates you. Yeah, and I generally am in somewhere in the middle. You keep that in mind. I'm glad to hear that. I generally stay somewhere in the middle because usually the answer is in the middle. Not always. That's why I said, you know, don't just stay in the middle if you kind of feel like you understand one thing or another thing a little bit better. But usually the answer is in the middle, which means usually I'm hated by everyone. Which is why I wouldn't be a politician, I'd be a debate moderator. That's what I'd do in politics. I would moderate the debate. But you see, I wouldn't be one of those moderators where I'd be like, excuse me, I think your time is up. Sir, Mr. Biden, Senator Biden, your time is up. I'd be like, yo, fool, shut your mouth. Yo, Biden, shut your mouth. It's time for him to speak. Oh. That'd be fun. That'd be something to see. Who knows? Maybe if YouTube doesn't work out, you'll all suddenly see me at the 2024 debate moderating, and you'll be like, yo, I know that guy. Joe Biden once said, "Will you just shut up, man?" I know one quote that everyone really loves from Joe Biden is, "Come on, man." I don't know where that's from, but I know everyone really likes the quote, "Come on, man." Joe Biden has some really interesting quotes these past several months. I'm not gonna talk too much about that. I feel like I'm about to walk into very muddy water. So let's leave that. But I do know Joe Biden's quote, "Come on, man." Yeah, and you know, one thing I really find interesting about how I view the world is that nobody will ever guess my political affiliation because it's so like not obvious. I'll be on one side, but I'll be perfectly willing to support the other in like some sort of argument. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe I can't believe you're an android. Actually, I'm a human." What? You're a human? You know, I just want to see people like talk out the facts. I couldn't care less about who wins, right? And I've never supported the idea of winning a debate. The whole point of the debate is to discuss several ideas. And you know, that's how the Greeks went about debate. Now, the Greeks kind of created this concept of debate for sport, or debate for the sake of debate. And, well, I won't say they created it, but they were one of the big publishers of it. Like, they were the ones who wrote down a whole bunch of stuff. But, you know, they created this idea of debate for the sake of debate. Like, let's say this. You know, the whole, okay, let's go into some touchy territory, like rape or something like that, right? Or not rape, let's say abortion or something like that. And they're like, "Oh, a woman shouldn't get an abortion." And then someone chimes in, "But what if this woman was raped and she has no way of supporting her child?" That's a very Greek way of debating. That's a very Greek way of debating, like doing that and like, "Oh, well, what about this example? Well, what about this example? Well, how do you consider it in the general point?" But the difference between how Greeks debated and how nowadays we're debating is we take this one example and then we apply it to everything. Instead, what the Greeks did, they would look at like hundreds of different examples, and then they would try to parse out everything that happened. It's like, what about this? What about this? Well, how could you say that if this is actually what you mean? Well, what about this particular situation? Well, that particular situation doesn't apply to this particular situation. And then from all these examples, they would try to parse out this massive confusion into some sort of conclusion. But I think one of the big problems is that when we look at debate nowadays, it's like, I'm gonna take this one example, and this is the only example I've prepared, but it doesn't freaking matter because this is the example that I'm using, and you can't deny that this example exists. It's like, well, yeah, but what about the hundreds of thousands of other examples? It's one of those like very close-minded ways of thinking that has become very prevalent in what is it, society? Not society, in, I would say like younger society. It's very, it's very, I guess you could say, non-confrontational. It's like, if I don't know the answer, I'll just answer a different question. That's essentially what they're doing. So, yeah. I had a friend. He liked to argue a lot. Not because he liked to be correct or something, he just argued for the sake of arguing. And you know, a lot of people didn't understand why he liked that because it was weird. And frankly, he wasn't always the most enjoyable to be around because he would argue about everything. But frankly, sometimes it was helpful. Sometimes, like when I needed help, I would ask him to listen to me and then he would start arguing with me. And then that's where I end up coming to a conclusion. Now, often the conclusion I made isn't the conclusion that he made, but you know, it helps me organize my thoughts. So it's like, debate isn't a bad thing. It's just, when it's a bad debate, it's not a helpful thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit about my life. I don't know why, for some reason I just feel a bit talkative today. Hope you guys don't mind. Lately, you've been lacking motivation on finishing projects. Do you know what you should do, Kiyoma? Don't do anything. Like, no joke. Sometimes when you're lacking motivation, it's, you know, a lot of people say like, oh, it's because you're burnt out. It's like, not necessarily. Sometimes it's just because you're tired. Like, when I'm lacking motivation, it's usually when it's like 10 p.m. at night and I want to go to sleep. And it's like, oh, why am I lacking motivation? It's like, well, maybe you're just tired, right? Just don't do anything for like the next day or so, maybe the next 2 days. And then after that, just get your energy back, eat a good meal. And then you're like, okay, well, now I feel like I'm working again. I think that works in general for me. It might not work for you, but you know, give it a shot. If you're lacking motivation, just don't work. Like I always say, you should never force yourself to work. I always say, but like I always say, it's like, usually when I say I always say, I do always say it, but since I'm not always around you guys, I'm saying it for the first time in front of you. So you're like, he doesn't always say that. When does he say that? You'll try it? I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully it works out well. But anyway, yeah, I do say a lot. You shouldn't force yourself to work. You should never force yourself to work. Because if you force yourself to work, you'll just end up doing a worse job than if you just hadn't worked in the first place. You might end up destroying something. Yeah, you know, now I'm thinking, now that I'm done with Fire Emblem Three Hopes, what am I going to do? How am I going to grind? I used to, like, you know, just spend, like, after Fire Emblem, I would just grind up the character a little bit to get the dancers in. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with my time. But we'll see. Anyway, this was a weird conversation to end the stream, but I hope you guys got something out of it. I'm not sure I got anything out of it. I was just kind of like rambling my thoughts, trying to put them together. By the way, you guys don't always have to agree with me. If you guys say something I don't agree with, I will say, well, I'm not sure if that's true, and I might, you know, try to understand that and maybe call you wrong if I don't agree, but you guys don't have to agree with me. Like, you guys feel free to have your own opinions. I'm not here to be the purveyor of truth or anything. So if you guys ever say like, oh, I don't agree, it's like, I don't agree. Actually, cheese does go good in smoothies. It's like, I would call you an idiot, but you know, you have every right to think that. Yeah. So thanks so much for hanging out with me and just listening to me ramble on. It's really interesting. I'm glad. Your opinion's always, cheese does go good with smoothies. Have you never tried a brie and strawberry smoothie? Yeah, but I'll see you guys on Thursday for some more 999. I'll probably make the announcement again for the next game, the Outbound the Ghost, since some people who show up to 999 don't show up to this stream. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. We'll see what happens with Junpei on Thursday. He's probably gonna die. I don't know what's gonna happen to Junpei. It's so weird. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Get any questions for me, and I'll see you all next time.